Hello and welcome to the class. We'll continue with the letter writing or the writing skills. So under this writing skills, we have various types of formal letters. So first we discussed letter of inquiry. Now we move on to the next one, that is letters of complaint. So which one of these goods and services have you complained about in the past? Now, poor service at a restaurant, public transport amenities that were not up to the mark, overcharged mobile bill, non-availability of water, manufacturing defect of an item purchased, a package that has been incorrectly delivered by an e-commerce website, poor facilities at a hospital, and delayed or unsatisfactory servicing of an equipment. Now, you might have written a letter of complaint earlier to any of these situations. So which one have you written and how did you write it? What is the format? How can you write it? So what was a mode in which you registered your complaint? In person, over the phone, email, letter, etc. So which way did you complain? So discuss with your friends and peers. Now this, have you complained for any of these things mentioned there? And if at all you have complained, how did you complain? In which mode did you use to complain? Is it over the phone, over the telephone? Is it by an email or a letter? So you discuss among yourselves and you can give out your answers. So here, what exactly is a letter of complaint? A letter of complaint is a formal letter or a mail. It can also be an email, which is used to draw attention to concerns like poor quality of service, damaged goods, malfunctioning of products, etc. In a letter of complaint, whatever the nature of distress or annoyance, one must always maintain a polite but firm tone. So earlier, in a letter of inquiry, your tone should be humble, isn't it? You should be polite. Here also the same thing. You are writing a letter of complaint. You might be angry with the person or with the firm or with the website which gave you the defective product. But always remember that you have to be polite in your letter. Your tone should be polite but firm. You can state the matter firmly. So what is it? Whatever the nature of distress or annoyance, you might be annoyed, very annoyed. You might be in distress, but you have to maintain a polite but firm tone. So here, the next task, it is given as a task here. Gautam had seen the following advertisement at his workplace regarding a new sporting facility for the employees. Underline the important points in the advertisement. So here is an advertisement given. So what is it? A new sporting facility for the employees. Having corporate connections with more than 40 business houses, Wiz Sports is proud to offer the employees of D&B Innovations the following facilities in the sports center. A fully equipped gym with qualified instructors, a hygienic swimming pool for both the beginners and the trained, full-size tennis and shuttle courts, an indoor basketball court, a restaurant offering diet-friendly cuisine for our experienced chefs. So wear your sporting shoes and come down to the sports center as an employee of D&B Innovations. You will be eligible for a 10% discount on the annual membership fee. Get in touch with Mr. Arab Gupta, our customer service representative, on the mobile number. So this is an advertisement given. So the next task will be based on, now you have to underline the important points in the advertisement. So the important points are already given for you in these bullet points here. A fully equipped gym with qualified instructors, hygienic swimming pool, full-size tennis and shuttle court, and indoor basket. All these are the facilities that the gym is promising. Okay, and there will be a discount, 10% discount on the annual membership fee. Then the person given in, you have to get in touch with this person on the customer service. He is the customer service representative. So this is the task. So these are the main points. So next task will be a continuation of this one. So we move on to the next one. So this is a sample complaint letter of complaint. So now Gautam visited the sports center and took up a membership. After a couple of weeks, he realized that he was not satisfied with the facilities and the quality of service. Here is a letter of complaint that he wrote to the management on this matter. Read the letter and discuss the following questions with your friends. Now here first you have, as in the previous letter, you have the sender's address, then you have the date line, and then the receiver's address, the salutation, the opening salutation, and then you have the subject line. So complaint regarding the poor quality of services at Vis Sports Center D&B Innovations. So this is the subject line. It is a very clear and concise subject line. The next you have the introduction, isn't it? The statement of the problem. This letter is to inform you about the poor quality of the service that are being provided at Vis Sports Center D&B Innovations, Gurgaon. So this is what is this known as? It is the general statement of the problem. The next paragraph we have specific details of the problem. Last month, Vis Sports inaugurated its center on our campus, promising a range of facilities. More importantly, an inaugural discount of 10% was promised on all annual subscriptions. Being an employee of D&B, I wanted to use the facility and hence spoke to Mr. Arab Gupta, the customer service representative. However, he informed me that the inaugural discount was applicable only if I introduced another prospective member. I took the membership at a steep fee of rupees 12,000 per year. So this is the specific details of the problem. Now, next one. However, I noticed that the facilities offered were of a poor quality to begin with. Qualified instructors are never available at the gym. Further, the equipment in the gym appears to be second-hand, with almost all of the grooves and the nuts falling apart. The swimming pool is not being cleaned regularly, and the restaurant is serving stale food. I tried contacting Mr. Gupta regarding these issues on numerous occasions, but his number remains inaccessible. Considering the amount that has been charged as annual membership, I feel that better facilities should have been provided. So this is further details regarding the problem. Now, next one. Hence, I request you to look into the matter and resolve the issues raised. I look forward to hearing from you on this. So this is again, what is it? It is a request for action. So how many paragraphs? The first one is a short paragraph, general statement of the problem. Then you have specific details of the problem. Again, the next paragraph, you have further details of the problem. And next, the last paragraph, the request for action. So this is an example or a very good sample letter of complaint. Now, after that, you have the complimentary close. Yours sincerely, Gautam Gupta, and your signature, your position in the firm. That is Research Associate, D&B Innovations. So this is a sample letter of complaint. So it is of, the task is based on the advertisement given or the previous task given for you. It is a follow-up of that. The facilities are not given, so a person is writing a letter of complaint. Now there are some questions for you here. In this, is this a formal letter or an informal letter? Which features of the letter tell you this? It is a formal letter, a very formal letter of complaint. The concerned, the structure of the letter or the format of the letter itself shows you that it is a formal letter. What does the writer say in the first paragraph? The first paragraph he states, it's a general statement of the problem. Then in which paragraphs of the letter does he give the specific details of the problem? The next two paragraphs he gives the second paragraph he gives the specific details of the problem. Next, then what is the significance of the last paragraph? Do you think it must be included in a letter of complaint? Now, request for action. Now this, because it is already stated that if you are frustrated, you are disappointed with something or some service, but in spite of that, you should maintain a polite tone, but a firm and polite tone. So here you should request for the action, even if it is a letter of complaint. Now, briefly discuss the tone of the letter. Is it polite, rude, firm, pleasant, etc.? Now, the tone of the letter is polite and firm. The tone of the letter is polite and firm. So we'll move on to the next one. Here, while writing a letter of complaint, think about the following questions and organize the paragraph in your letter accordingly. Why are you writing this letter? State the problem. What is your specific complaint? Specific details of complaint. You must include dates for reference. Then, what do you want the recipient to do? Request for action. You must be clear as to what you are expecting from the recipient of your complaint. Now, there is a task here. Again, task 15 is another letter of complaint. Danish has purchased some sports equipment from his college from Bharat Sports Private Limited, Patna. However, he faced some problems with the delivery. There are the notes he made. These are the notes that he made regarding this. Using the notes and the format of the complaint letter given in task 13, write a letter of complaint. So order was placed for 15 badminton rackets, but 20 cricket kits and 50 roller skates, delivered 10 shuttle rackets, 25 cricket kits. Actually, there's a mistake here. It is kits and 100 roller skates. So packaging was open. Some of the cricket kits had been tampered with. Delivery was promised on 30th April. Equipment actually delivered on 15th May. Promised discount of 10% was not given. So these are the guidelines or points that you have to include in the letter. So according to the previous letter, the sample letter given in the previous task, you can write a letter of complaint. Now next, again under task 16, we have further letters of complaint. See, the first situation, you had purchased a mobile phone from an e-commerce website during a discount sale. However, you received a damaged phone. The screen was broken and the battery appeared to have been removed from the box. Write a letter to the website asking for a replacement or refund. Next, you have subscribed to a magazine called Sports Outlook and paid ₹2,000 towards an annual subscription, but you haven't received your magazine yet. Write a letter of circulation. Write a letter to the circulation manager requesting him to resolve the issue. So these are the letters. Now we'll stop there for this video and we'll continue in the next.